Hello my dear students, hope you all are fine and following all the work which was given to you. In the previous class we studied about distance formula. What we studied in previous class, that distance between any two points A, x1 comma y1, B, x2 comma y2 is given by AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This concept we studied in the previous class. Now in this class what we will study? We will study about section formula. So before moving to the main concept, first we should know what section formula talks about. Now I will give you some example there. Suppose I have a line segment AB whose length is given 6 centimeter. I have a line segment AB whose length is given 6 centimeter. After that what I did, in between I put a point P such that AP is equal to 2 centimeter. I have taken a line segment AB whose total length is 6 centimeter and between that line segment I put a point P such that AP is equal to 2 centimeter. So now can you tell me what will be the distance PB? Yes, AB is equal to 6 centimeter and we have AP is equal to 2 centimeter. Then PB will be equal to, yes, PB will be equal to 4 centimeter. Now if I will check the ratio, what will be the ratio of AP by PB? AP is equal to how much? 2 centimeter and PB is equal to 4 centimeter. Then it will be equal to 1 by 2. Then in this case what we will say? AP by PB is equal to 1 by 2, means ratio of AP and PB is 1:2. So if we will write, we'll write in this way. P divides AB in the ratio 1:2. So this is the concept which we are going to study in section formula. The point divides the line segment in which ratio. So many questions we will discuss about that. So before doing the question, we should know how we will calculate the coordinate of the point P. So we have a line segment AB. Coordinate of A I have taken as x1 comma y1. Coordinate of B taken as x2 comma y2. In between I have marked a point P, not in the midpoint, anywhere a point P which divides AB in the ratio m1:m2. I have taken a point P which divides AB in the ratio m1:m2 and coordinate of P I have taken as x comma y. So now we have to check how we will calculate the x coordinate and y coordinate of the point P. So in the derivation section we are not going. I will write the formula directly and I will tell you the method how to learn the formulas also. So first one, x coordinate of point P. How we will learn the formula there? Check. Suppose this is the point A and this is the point B there. This is my house, this is our neighbor's house. So always children has the tendency to go to neighbor's house. Correct? So to calculate the x coordinate, what I will do? M1. My house is here, but I have the tendency to go to the other house. So M1 will be multiplied by x2. M1 into x2. So if we have the tendency to go to other house, in the same way, other house children also will have the tendency to come to our house. Then what it will be equal to? M2 will be multiplied by x1. M2 multiplied by x1. So these two, our houses are related. Plus by the ratios we have to add. M1 plus M2. So x coordinate will calculate by M1 will be multiplied by the opposite x coordinate there. M1 x2 plus M2 x1 by m1 plus m2. In this way, if you will draw the diagram in each question, then you don't have to learn the formula there. Automatically it will come. m1 multiplied by the opposite x coordinate, m2 multiplied by the opposite x coordinate by their ratio. In the same way, can you tell me how we will write the y coordinate of the point P? Yes, y coordinate. Again, same method there. m1 will be multiplied by y2. Very good. m1 multiplied by y2 plus m2 multiplied by y1 by m1 plus m2. So, using this formula, we can calculate what will be the x coordinate and y coordinate of a point P which divides AB in the ratio m1 is to m2. So, again, how we are calculating the formula? X coordinate of P. When we are calculating the x coordinate, you take the x coordinate only. m1 multiplied by the opposite one, m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. Similarly, y coordinate is m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So, please note down this formula there. X is equal to, draw the diagram also. X equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. Y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. It is my advice there. Whenever you are doing the question, don't by heart this formula. Write this one. Draw the diagram there. Then it will be easy for you to do the calculations also. Okay. So this is the formula. Now we will check if suppose at present I have taken P as any point there. If I am taking P as the midpoint, P as the midpoint of AB. In that case, we will check what will be the ratio there. So, suppose I have taken a line segment. This is I am drawing just for an example there. Don't draw this one. If I have drawn a line segment AB of 4 centimeter, where will be the midpoint of AB? Yes, we have to take the midpoint of AB somewhere here, P, such that AP should be equal to 2 centimeter and PB also should be equal to 2 centimeter. Then we will check what is the ratio there. If we will check the ratio AP by PB, AP is equal to 2 centimeter, PB also equal to 2 centimeter. These two will get cancelled. What we will get? Ratio is equal to 1 by 1. So we can write the ratio is 1:1. If P is the midpoint of AB, then it divides AB in the ratio 1:1. So here we will write both the ratios are 1:1. So in this case, what will be the x coordinate and y coordinate of P? Now we will check. So you all can write down. First you wrote section formula. After that write down. The next case is if P x comma y is the midpoint of AB. Don't have to show that the ratio is 1:1. Directly you can write in this way. Draw the diagram also. We'll write the ratio 1:1. Now using section formula, we'll check what will be the x coordinate and y coordinate of P. So x is equal to, as we said, 1 will be multiplied by x2. So 1 into x2 plus 1 will be multiplied by x1. 1 into x1 by 1 plus 1. 1 into x2 will be equal to x2. 1 into x1 will be equal to x1. So what we are getting here? x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So if P is the midpoint of AB, then x coordinate we can calculate by adding the corresponding x coordinate and divided by 2. Similarly, y coordinate 1 into y2 plus 1 will be multiplied by y1, cross there, by 1 plus 1. So again we will get here y1 plus y2 by 2. So if P is the midpoint, then corresponding x coordinate and y coordinate should be obtained by adding the x coordinate and dividing by 2, adding the y coordinate and dividing it by 2. If P is the midpoint of AB. So note down this concept also. First we studied section formula where P divides AB in the ratio M1 is to M2. And then second point, if P is the midpoint of AB. And since we are calculating the ratio, at present the point P is inside the line segment AB. That's why ratio will always be positive. Ratio will come negative in case of external division. Now we will check what is the concept of this external division. External division is not there in your syllabus there, but just I am giving you the concept only there. We have the line segment AB and I have taken a point P somewhere else, not in the line segment AB, where I took the point P outside the line segment AB. So it divides AB when I will extend the point, extend the line AB. So when the point P is outside the line segment AB, then we will say P divides AB externally. And if coordinate of A is x1 comma y1, coordinate of B is x2 comma y2, and coordinate of P I have taken x comma y, then the formula will come in this way. X is equal to m1 x2 minus m2 x1 by m1 minus m2. Similarly, y coordinate will be equal to m1 y2 minus m2 y1 by m1 minus m2. This you don't have to write there. I just explained you the concept. In case of external division, always ratio will be negative. Normally, in case of internal division, ratio will always come positive there. But in case of external division, ratio will come negative. This concept is not there in your textbook. But when in board examination question was asked, the ratio was coming negative. It means that point divides the line segment externally, but most of the student what they thought, ratio will never come negative, so they cancelled the solution, which was correct only. That's why I explained you this question. If suppose sometime you are getting the ratio negative, don't think that it is wrong. It will divide the line segment AB externally. Clear? Okay. Now we will check how to solve the question based on this formula there. Already questions are with you. So I am reading the question and I am drawing the diagram. So it will be easy for us to calculate also. It was given, first one is find the coordinate of the point which divides the line segment joining the points. Naming not given, so we can give a name there. Joining the points A, B. Always which point is written first, that only you have to write first here. The points 4 comma minus 3. So we have taken A as 4 comma minus 3 and B as 8 comma 5. And it is given in the ratio 3:1 internally. So somewhere we have the point P which divides AB in the ratio 3:1. So everything, whatever is given in the question, we wrote everything in the diagram only. Clear? Now we have to find the coordinate of P. So coordinate of P we will write here as x comma y. I suggest you all also, whenever the question is given related to section formula, draw the diagram. Then it will be easy for you to solve also. Now we will check how to solve this one. How to find out the x coordinate and y coordinate. So first we are calculating the x coordinate. Formula we will say and then we will apply the formula here. First one was m1 multiplied by which one? Opposite x coordinate. When you are calculating the x coordinate, multiply it by x coordinate only. So it will be equal to 3 into 8 plus 1 will be multiplied by 4. 1 into 4 by 3 plus 1. M1 plus M2. M1 x2 plus M2 x1 by M1 plus M2. 3 8s are 24 plus 4 by 3 plus 1 4. 24 plus 4 will be equal to 28 divided by 4. So it will be equal to 7. So we are getting the x coordinate is equal to 7. Similarly, we will check what will be the y coordinate of the point P. Y coordinate. Again, we will multiply the opposite y coordinates there. 3 will be multiplied by 5. So it will be equal to 3 into 5 plus 1 will be multiplied by minus 3. 1 into minus 3 by M1 plus M2. So 3 into 5 will be equal to 15. 1 into minus 3 will be equal to minus 3. And positive into negative will be equal to negative. Don't write both the signs together there. So 1 into minus 3 will be equal to minus 3 by 4. 15 minus 3 will be equal to 12. 12 by 4. So we are getting the answer is equal to 3. So we got the x coordinate as 7 and y coordinate as 3. So you can write down the answer there. Question was find the coordinate of P. So you just write down answer P of x comma y is equal to P of 7 comma 3. Or simply you can write x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 3. Because already we mentioned in the diagram x coordinate of P is x and y coordinate of P is y. So either in this way or in this way you can write the answer there. So is this clear how to apply section formula there? Now one more question we will do. Another one is given. Find the coordinate of the point which divides the line segment joining the points 6, 3. So we will take A as 6, 3 and B minus 4, 5. B minus 4, 5 in the ratio 3 is to 2. In the ratio 3 is to 2. Everything mentioned in the diagram there. Now again, we are going to calculate the x coordinate first. What will come? 3 will be multiplied by which coordinate? Yes, minus 4. So 3 into minus 4 plus 2 into 6 by M1 plus M2. 3 plus 2. 3 into minus 12, minus 4 will be equal to minus 12 plus 2 into 6 will be equal to 12 divided by 3 plus 2, 5. Minus 12 plus 12 will be equal to 0. 0 divided by any number? 0. So answer will be equal to 0. Similarly, we will calculate the y coordinate now. Again, you have to multiply it by opposite one there. So 3 multiplied by 5. 3 into 5 in this way. 3 multiplied by 5 plus 2 multiplied by 3. Opposite y coordinates there. Plus 3 into 5 plus 2 into 3 divided by 3 plus 2. 3 into 5 will be equal to 15 plus 2 into 3 will be equal to 6 by 3 plus 2, 5. Now here most of the students what mistake they are doing, they will cancel here only. 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15 there. That is wrong. In that way you can cancel if your multiplication sign is there. At present we have addition sign here. So first what we have to do, we have to add these two numbers. So it will be equal to 21 by 5. X coordinate and y coordinate can come in fraction. It can come negative. No problem there. So we got the value as, write down the answer, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 21 by 5. So hope how to get the coordinate of x comma y is clear to you. So moving on to the next question is, find the coordinate of the midpoint of the line segment. Question number 3rd, it was given, find the coordinate of the midpoint of the line segment joining A. Always draw the diagram there. 6 comma minus 2, B minus 2 comma 8. These two are given and we have to find the coordinate of a point P which is in the midpoint, which is the midpoint of AB. So either you can use the concept of ratio or we wrote the formula there. If P is the midpoint of AB, then x coordinate is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Similarly, y coordinate we will calculate as y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So that concept we are going to use here. So x coordinate is equal to x1 we have 6 plus x2, in place of x2 we have minus 2 by 2. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Plus into minus, positive into negative will be equal to negative. So we will get here 6 minus 2. And 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 by 2. So we will get the answer here. X is equal to 2. Similarly, y coordinate, how we will calculate there? y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Our y1 is minus 2 plus, in place of y2 we have 8 by 2. Now one number positive, one number negative. Then we have to do the subtraction and sign will be the sign of the greater number. So 8 minus 2 will be equal to 6. 6 by 2 will be equal to 3. So we got the coordinate of P as 2 comma 3. So you can write the answer, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3. So in case of midpoint, the formula will be equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Question number 4. In question number 4, again, coordinate of A and B are given. So I am drawing the diagram there. Coordinate of A and B given there. In place of coordinate of A is 1 comma 4. Coordinate of B minus 5 comma 2. We have to find the coordinate of a point P such that what is given, AP by AB is equal to 3 by 7. It means AP and AB are in the ratio AP and the whole segment AB are in the ratio 3:7. But section formula we can use when we know these two ratios. We should know what is AP and PB. Then only we can use section formula. So we can check there. If I am taking AP as 3 and AB as, total AB as 7. I have taken AP as 3 and AB as 7. Then can you tell me what will be equal to PB? Yes, PB will be equal to 7 minus 3. So we will get PB is equal to 4. So what we are getting now? AP by PB is equal to 3 by 4. So we got the ratio. P divides AB in the ratio 3:4. So now just to check, if you are drawing the diagram, each and every concept is clear here. You don't have to explain anything there. Everything is explained in the diagram only. Now we got the ratio as 3:4. Now we can simplify it. So again, calculating the x coordinate and y coordinate of P. So x is equal to 3 will be multiplied by which point? Yes, minus 5. So we are getting 3 into minus 5 plus 4 will be multiplied by 1. 4 into 1 by m1 plus m2. 3 plus 4. 3 into minus 5 will be equal to minus 15 plus 4 into 1, 4 by 3 plus 4, 7. Minus 15 plus 4 will be equal to minus 11 by 7. Similarly, we will check the y coordinate. Again, 3 will be multiplied by the opposite y coordinate there. So 3 into 2. 3 multiplied by 2 plus 4 into 4. 4 into 4 by 3 plus 4. So 3 into 2 is 6 plus 4 into 4, 16 by 3 plus 4, 7. And 16 plus 6 is equal to 22. 22 by 7. So once again you can write down the answer here. X is equal to minus 11 by 7 and y is equal to 22 by 7. Always to do the question related to ratio, we should know these two ratios, AP is to PB. Hope the method is clear to you. Okay. Now we will move to the next question. Question number 5. All of you, when you are doing the question, you do the questions with me only there. Otherwise, while explaining this one, if I am taking 40 minutes, you will take 1.5 hours to do the questions again there. So, see the video and do the questions with me. So, it will be easy for you to understand the questions also. Next question is, find the coordinates of the point which trisect the line segment joining A, B. Coordinate of A as 1, minus 2 and B we have taken minus 3, 4. Now it was written which trisect the line segment. What is the meaning of bisect? Bisect meaning by means 2. So dividing in 2 equal parts. So if you have to divide the line segment in 2 equal parts, just this partition is enough there. Only one line there. Now what they are saying, which trisect the line segment. Trisect means which divide the line segment AB in 3 equal parts there. So we have to divide the line segment AB in 3 equal parts. So how many lines we have to draw? Only 2 lines there. So I have drawn 2 points here, P and Q, which trisect the line segment AB. Trisect meaning which divides the line segment into 3 equal parts. If AP is 2, then PQ also will be equal to 2. QB also will be equal to 2 only. Then what the ratio will come? 2 by 2. Again 1:1. Here also 1:1. So if you will check, all these ratios will be equal to 1:1:1. Now we will check how to get the coordinate of P and Q. So coordinate of P I am taking as x, y. And coordinate of Q, since already x, y I have taken, any other point I have to mention there. So coordinate of Q I am taking as A, B. Small letter A, B. Now if I will check, I have to find out the coordinate of P. So I should know the ratio. What is AP is to PB. Now we can check there. what we have wrote here, AP as 1. Then how much will be equal to PB? 1 plus 1 will be equal to 2. So what we are getting here, P divides AB in the ratio, P divides AB in the ratio 1:2. Clear? Since AP we have taken as 1 and PB means this full distance, that will be equal to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So that's why we wrote P divides AB in the ratio 1:2. So 1 already I have wrote there, 2 if you want you can write here. Now we will check what will be the x coordinate and y coordinate of P. 1 will be multiplied by -3. 1 into -3. Now PB we have to take. That ratio I wrote here. 2 will be multiplied by 1 plus 2 into 1 by ratio 1 plus 2. 1 into -3 will be equal to -3 plus 2 into 1 will be equal to 2 by 1 plus 2, 3. Again, don't cancel this 3 and -3 there. -3 plus 2 will be equal to -1 by 3. So, x coordinate of P is -1 by 3. Similarly, we will check what will be the y coordinate there. Again, 1 multiplied by the opposite y coordinate. So, 1 into 4 plus 2 multiplied by -2. 2 into -2 by 1 plus 2. 1 into 4, 4 plus 2 into -2, -4. So what we are getting here, 4 minus 4, 0 by 3, which will be equal to 0. So we got the x coordinate and y coordinate of P. I am writing the answer here only, so it will be easy for us to calculate the coordinate of Q. We got the x coordinate of P as -1 by 3 and y coordinate is 0 there. Now we want the x coordinate and y coordinate of Q also. To calculate the x coordinate and y coordinate of Q, two methods are there. First one I am saying again. How much will be equal to AQ? AQ will be equal to 2 and QB is equal to 1. So what we can write, Q divides AB in the ratio 2:1. Q divides AB in the ratio 2:1. So again we are calculating the x coordinate, and since already x comma y I mentioned here, that's why I have taken A and B. So again, now we have AQ as 2. 2 will be multiplied by the opposite x coordinate. So 2 into -3 plus 1 into 1 by 2 plus 1. 2 into -3 will be equal to -6 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. -6 plus 1 will be equal to -5 by 3. Similarly, we will check the y coordinate also. D. 2 will be multiplied by 4. So 2 into 4 plus 1 will be multiplied by -2. 1 into -2 by 2 plus 1. 2 into 4, 8. 1 into -2, -2. And positive into negative, negative by. So 2 into 4, 8. 1 into -2, -2 by 3. 8 minus 2, 6. And 6 by 3 is equal to 2. So just now we got the integer answer there. X coordinate of Q as -5 by 3 and y coordinate as 2. If you want this concept, coordinate of Q, write down this one also. Another one also I will explain. After that, from the next question, which one is easy for you, you can use that concept. At present, I have taken Q as the Q divides AB in the ratio 2:1. Now, second method to calculate the coordinate of Q as Q divides PB in the ratio what? 1:1 only. And already we got the x coordinate and y coordinate of P. So we have Q divides PB in the ratio 1:1. What it means? Q is the midpoint of PB. So to calculate the x coordinate and y coordinate, we can use the concept x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Q is not the midpoint of AB. Q is the midpoint of PB here. So, using that concept, if we will do, what it will come at the corresponding x coordinate. So, it will be equal to minus 1 by 3 plus minus 3 divided by 2. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Now, we will simplify it. We will take the cross multiplication here. So, it will be equal to 1 into minus 1, minus 1. 3 into minus 3 will be equal to minus 9 by 3 divided by 2. If nothing is there, it can be written as 2 by 1. Minus 1 minus 9 will be equal to minus 10 by 3. Now we are going to change this division into multiplication. And when we are changing the division into multiplication, we are taking the reciprocal of the number. So, it will be equal to 1 by 2. So, again here we will get cancelled. We will get A as minus 5 by 3. Similarly, if we will check the y coordinate of Q, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So, 0 plus 4 divided by 2. That will be equal to 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So, you can use this method also to calculate the coordinate of P. Calculate the coordinate of Q. First we have taken the coordinate of P. How we got the coordinate of P? P divides AB in the ratio. This one was 1 and 1 plus 1, 2. And then to calculate the coordinate of Q, two methods are there. Either Q divides AB in the ratio 2:1 or another method is Q is the midpoint of PB. So, which one is easy for you? You can use that method. Okay. Now, we will do the next question. Question number 6. Question number 6 is, find the ratio in which the line segment joining the point, find the ratio in which the line segment joining the point. The points are given. First is 8, 2 and second point is minus 6, 9 is divided by a point P whose coordinate is given. Normally we are calculating the x coordinate and y coordinate when ratios were given. Here opposite there. X coordinate and y coordinate of P is given. We have to find the ratio. Suppose this point I have taken as A and B. Now here also to calculate the ratio, two methods are there. So I will explain you both the methods. After that, from the next question, whenever question will come related to ratio, you are confident in which method, use that method only. Don't write both the methods there. In the first question, in this question, you can write down both the methods. After that, which one is easy for you, you can use that method. So now, as normally in the formula we wrote the ratio as m1:m2. Here we have to calculate the ratio only. Means we don't want the value of AP and PB, we want the ratio only. So suppose I have taken as AP as m1 and PB as m2. So we want the ratio m1:m2. Means we have to calculate the value of m1 by m2. Clear? Okay. So everything wrote in the diagram there. Ratio we have taken as m1 is to m2. Now we will check how we are calculating the x coordinate of p according to the formula. X coordinate of p, how we are calculating? m1 into minus 6 plus m2 into 8 by m1 plus m2. So I am writing here m1 into minus 6 plus m2 into 8 by m1 plus m2. What this formula gives? m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2 gives the x coordinate of the point P. And x coordinate of the point P is given there equal to 2. Clear? We calculated the x coordinate of the point P using section formula. So it will be equal to m1 into minus 6 plus m2 into 8 by m1 plus m2. And since in the question it was given x coordinate is equal to 2. So we wrote here this one is equal to 2. Now we will find out what will be the ratio m1 by m2. We'll shift m1 plus m2 to right hand side there. So here it is get divided by. So when you will change the position, it will get multiplied by 2. So m1 into minus 6 will be equal to minus 6m1 plus m2 into 8 will be equal to 8m2 is equal to 2 will be multiplied by both. So we will get 2m1 plus 2m2. Till here it is clear? Okay. Now what we have to do, in which term m1 is there, that term will shift to one side, and which term we have m2, that we will shift to other side there. So this m1 I am shifting to left hand side and 8m2 I am shifting to right hand side. So it will be equal to minus 6m1 plus 2m1 will become minus 2m1 is equal to 2m2 plus 8m2 will become minus 8m2. Minus 6m1 minus 2m1. Minus 6 minus 2 will be equal to minus 8. Minus 8m1 is equal to 2m2 minus 8m2. 2 minus 8. 2 minus 8 will be equal to minus 6m2. Till here it is clear? Okay. So here negative sign will get cancelled there. And then we are getting, now what we have to do, we have to find the value of m1 by m2. Then what we have to do, this m2 I will shift in left hand side and 8 I will shift to right hand side. m2 is multiplied by 6. When I will change the position, it will get divided here, and this 8 also will come to denominator in right hand side. So we will get m1 by m2. m1, this m2 shifted here, and this 8 I am shifting to right hand side. So it will be equal to 6 by 8. 6 by 8 we can cancel it by 2. So it will be equal to 3 by 4. Whenever you are writing the ratio, if any common factor is there, cancel it by that common factor. So we got the ratio as 3:4. So in this one we have calculated the value of m1 by m2. This is one method to calculate the ratio. Hope this method is clear to you. First, draw the diagram there. Write down the ratio as m1 is to m2. Then using the formula, what we will get the x coordinate that we are writing. So we got the x coordinate as minus 6m1 plus 8m2 by m1 plus m2. And since in the question it was given it is equal to 2, we took is equal to 2. You don't have to check it by both the points. Any one point is enough there. Now, the same question can be done with another method also. Now second method I am also explaining there. Second method. In second method what we are taking two unknowns will be difficult for some students there. Then how we are taking only one variable there, that is k, and this ratio I have taken as 1 there. This one I have taken to make the calculation easy only. You can, if you want, you can take 2, 3, 4, any number we can take. Answer will come same only. So I have taken the smallest one there. So let P divides AB in the ratio k is to 1. What will be the benefit when you will take k is to 1? You will get only one unknown there, that is k. Rest all the values you will be knowing. So it seems you are solving the linear equation in one variable there. In which method you will feel comfortable, use that method only. I am just explaining both the methods. So again, if we are taking the ratio as k is to 1, what will be the x coordinate there? K into minus 6 plus 1 into 8 by k plus 1, and it was given x coordinate is equal to 2. Not necessary that you can check with x coordinate. If you want, you can do it with y coordinate also. Answer will come same only. Now k into minus 6 will be equal to minus 6k plus 8 is equal to, this k plus 1 we will shift to right hand side. So it will get multiplied by 2. Then we will get here 2k plus 2. Now what we have to do? Again, we'll shift this k to left hand side and numbers to right hand side. Then it will be equal to minus 6k plus 2k will become minus 2k is equal to 2 minus 8. Minus 6 minus 2 will be equal to, yes, minus 8k is equal to 2 minus 8 is equal to minus 6. Again, negative sign will get cancelled. We will get here k is equal to 6. 8 is multiplied by k. When you will change the position, it will get divided. Again, we can cancel it by 4. So we are getting the value of k as 3 by 4. What is our ratio? K is to 1. Our ratio is k is to 1. So we will write 3 by 4 is to 1. So normally we don't want the answer if it is coming in fraction there. So what we can do? We can multiply it by 4. So what will come here? 4 will get cancelled. We will get the ratio as 3 is to 4. Or whatever answer you are getting, just shift 4 to that side there. So it will be equal to 3 is to 4. So from next question onwards, I will explain any one method there. Either by m1 is to m2 or k is to 1. If suppose I am solving by m1 is to m2, doesn't mean that you have to solve also by that method only. If using in this way is easy for you, you can take this method. Answer will come same in both the cases there. Clear? Okay. So now moving on to the next question. In the next question, again find the ratio in which the point P, m comma 6, coordinate of P given as m comma 6, divides the join of A minus 4 comma 3 and B 2 comma 8. B 2 comma 8. And it was written also find the value of m. Also find the value of m meaning also find the x coordinate of P. Ratio not given. Ratio we have to calculate there. So which one is easy for you? M1 is to M2 or K is to 1? What I should take? Okay, this one I am taking as K is to 1. So suppose P divides AB in the ratio K is to 1. Now here two things are given. X coordinate also we can calculate and y coordinate also we can calculate. But which one we want there? For this, just check this one. X coordinate of P is not given. Only y coordinate is given. Then what we will do? According to section formula, what will be the y coordinate of P, that we will calculate, and then we will equate the y coordinate to 6. So according to section formula, what will be the y coordinate of P? K will be multiplied by which one? Yes, 8. So K into 8 plus 1 will be multiplied by which one? 3. So it will be equal to 1 into 3 by K plus 1. According to section formula, y coordinate of the point P will be equal to K into 8 plus 1 into 3 by K plus 1. But already in the question what is given? Y coordinate is equal to 6. So we can equate the y coordinate to 6. Now we will find out what will be the value of K. So it will be equal to 8K plus 3 is equal to shifting K plus 1 to right hand side. So it will be equal to 6K plus 6. Now again 6K I am shifting to left hand side and 3 to right hand side. So it will be equal to 8K minus 6K is equal to 6 minus 3. 8K minus 6K, 8 minus 6 will be equal to 2K is equal to 6 minus 3, 3. So we will get the value of K as 3 by 2. What ratio we wrote? K is to 1. So we are getting the ratio as 3 by 2 is to 1. Again, to cancel this 2, what we will do? We will multiply it by 2. So it will be equal to 3 is to 2. Either multiply it by 2 or just do the cross multiplication. 2 you can shift there. So we are getting the ratio as 3 is to 2. So we got the ratio here 3 is to 2. And in the question it was asked, find out the value of M. So writing again in this formula will be difficult there. So what we can do, if we got the ratio, here we can change the ratio there. We got the ratio as 3 is to 2. Now to calculate the coordinate of M, we can use section formula. So according to section formula, M will be equal to 3 will be multiplied by 2. So 3 into 2 plus 2 will be multiplied by minus 4. 2 into minus 4 by M1 plus M2. 3 into 2, 6. 2 into minus 4, minus 8 by 3 plus 2, 5. So 6 minus 8 is minus 2 by 5. So we got the value of M as minus 2 by 5. So write down the answer statement. The first one was find the ratio. So you can write down the ratio 3 is to 2. And then next find the value of M. So we got here M is equal to minus 2 by 5. Hope the method is clear to you. Always write down the answer also. Hope the method is clear to you. Okay. Now, next question. In what ratio does the point question number, please change the question numbers. Question number 8. In what ratio does the x-axis divide the line segment joining 2 comma minus 3 and 5 comma 6. Here we are drawing a rough diagram only. Now just to check there, if I will draw it as 2 comma minus 3 it was. As we are drawing in the coordinate system, how it will be. You don't draw the diagram. This one I am just drawing for an explanation only. 2 comma minus 3. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. Somewhat the point will be here, A. And this one written is 5 comma 6. x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 6. So somewhere the point will come here. So if I will join this point, so this point is divided by x-axis here, correct? So here, if we will write the x-axis any point, its y-coordinate will be equal to 0 and x-coordinate we have to calculate there. In the starting we wrote there, any point on x-axis is of the form x comma 0. This is the exact diagram there. We don't need the exact diagram. Here we drawn the rough diagram there. So now it was given, in what ratio does the x-axis, this line segment is divided by a point P which is on x-axis. Then what will be the coordinate of P? Yes, the point P is in x-axis, so its coordinate will be equal to x comma 0. And it was asked also find the point of division. After finding the ratio, we want the value of x also. So in the previous question I did with k is to 1. So in this question I will do with m1 is to m2. So we have taken the ratio as m1 is to m2. If you are confident with k is to 1, do with k is to 1 only. Now since in this question y coordinate is given, y coordinate is 0. So using section formula we will check what will be the y coordinate of the point P and then we will equate it to 0. So according to section formula, y coordinate will be equal to m1 multiplied by 6. m1 into 6 plus m2 multiplied by minus 3, correct? By m1 plus m2. So we got here the y coordinate of P as m1 into 6 plus m2 into minus 3 by m1 plus m2, and already it was given y coordinate is equal to 0, so we can equate it to 0. Now m1 plus m2, if I will shift to right hand side, it will get multiplied by 0. 0 multiplied by anything will be equal to 0 only. So we are getting 6m1 minus 3m2 is equal to 0. Now minus 3m2 I am shifting to right hand side. We want the value of m1 is to m2. So m2 I will shift to left hand side and 6 I will shift to right hand side. So it will be equal to m1 by m2 is equal to 3 by 6. And 3 by 6 will be equal to 1 by 2. So what we are getting, the ratio as 1 is to 2. So we got the ratio here 1 is to 2. Now writing this one, if it is easy for you, you can do with this. Otherwise here we can write down the ratio. Whatever answer we got, we can write down the answer here only. We got the ratio as 1 is to 2. Now we have to find out the point of division also. So we can check out what will be the value of x. X is equal to 1 into 5 plus 2 into 2. Correct? 1 into 5 plus 2 into 2 by 1 plus 2. 1 into 5, 5 plus 2 into 2, 4 by 1 plus 2, 3. 5 plus 4, 9 by 3 is equal to 3. So we got the value of x as 3. Now here two questions asked. First is in what ratio? So we have to write down the answer. Ratio 1 is to 2. And also find the point of division. Point of division means we want this point x comma 0. So our point of division is 3 comma 0. Clear? So in this question also, if you are comfortable with k is to 1, you do with k is to 1 only. Okay. Now moving to the next question. Next is question number 9. Question number 9. In question number 9 it was given, in what ratio does the y-axis divide the line segment. In the previous question, the line segment was divided by a point which was on x-axis. Now the line segment is divided by a point which is on y-axis. And the points are given here, P and Q. P minus 4 comma 5, Q 3 comma minus 7. And it is divided by a point which is on y-axis. So here we can take the point as R, suppose. The point R is on y-axis. Then what will be the form of point R? If a point is on y-axis, it will be in the form, yes, it will be in the form 0 comma y. If it is in the y-axis, its x-coordinate will be equal to 0. Clear? Okay. So here again, I am changing the ratio. I am taking the ratio as k is to 1. If you are taking with m1 is to m2, no problem there. Okay. Now here, since x-coordinate is given, we will check out according to section formula what will be the x-coordinate. X-coordinate will be equal to k will be multiplied by 3. So it will be equal to 3k. K multiplied by 3 plus 1 will be multiplied by minus 4. 1 into minus 4 will be equal to minus 4 by k plus 1. Equal to how much? What is the x-coordinate given here? Yes, x-coordinate given is 0. Now k plus 1 multiplied by 0 will be equal to 0. So remaining we are getting here 3k minus 4 is equal to 0. We want the value of k. So 3k is equal to 4. Then k will be equal to 4 by 3. Then what will be our ratio? K is to 1 will be equal to 4 is to 3. The ratio will be equal to 4 is to 3. Now, previously I am not writing the value of y because if you will take k is equal to 4 by 3, you have to solve the question with the fractions there. So sometimes the chances will come that you will do the mistake there. So after finding the ratio, then we will calculate the value of y because here it is asked. Also find the point of intersection. We want the coordinate of this point. So again here we will write down the ratio as 4 is to 3. We got the ratio 4 is to 3. Now we want the coordinate of y. So y coordinate, y is equal to 4 will be multiplied by opposite y coordinate. So 4 into minus 7 plus 3 into y coordinate because we are calculating the y coordinate. 3 into 5 by 4 plus 3. 4 into minus 7 will be equal to minus 28 plus 3 5s are 15 by 4 plus 3 7. Again they are in addition, that's why cancellation not possible. Minus 28 plus 15 will be equal to, yes, 8 minus 5, 3, 2 minus 1, 1. Minus 13 by 7. So we got the ratio as 4 is to 3 and we got the y coordinate as minus 13 by 7. So write down the answer here. Ratio 4 is to 3 and the point of intersection is 0 comma minus 13 by 7. This is the point of intersection. Clear? Okay. Shall we move to the next question? Okay. Yes. Next question. Question number 10. Question number 10. So if you will draw the diagram, then you don't have to learn the formula m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2. Because when you are writing this one, it will be clear in the mind m1 into x2 plus m2 into x1 by m1 plus M2. Okay. The next one is, if the point C minus 1 comma 2 divides the line segment joining A and B, where coordinate of A is given 2 comma 5 and coordinate of B not given, that we have to calculate. If the point C is given, the point C whose coordinate is given minus 1 comma 2 divides the line segment joining AB in the ratio 3:4. We have to find out the coordinate of B. So this coordinate we don't know. So we can take the coordinate as x comma y. We have to calculate the value of x comma y. The point C divides AB in the ratio 3:4 is given there, and coordinate of B we have to calculate there. So again, we'll use the concept of section formula only. So according to section formula, first we will check what will be the x coordinate of C. How we are calculating the x coordinate? 3 will be multiplied by, yes, x. So it will be equal to 3 into x plus 4 will be multiplied by 2. Shall I write directly here? 4 into 2. So that will be equal to plus 8 by 3 plus 4, 7. Clear? 3 multiplied by x, 3x, plus 4 multiplied by 2. So 4 2s are 8 by m1 plus m2. 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. This is the x coordinate of C using section formula. And in the question already it was given x coordinate of C is minus 1. So we equated the x coordinate to minus 1. Now from here we will calculate what will be the value of x. So first what we have to do, we have to shift 7 to right hand side. So it will be equal to 3x plus 8 will be equal to minus 7. Now plus 8 we will shift to right hand side. Plus 8 will become minus 8. Minus 7 minus 8 will be equal to, yes, minus 15. Then we will get x is equal to minus 15 divided by 3. So that will be equal to minus 5. We got the x coordinate of B as minus 5. In the same way we will check what will be the y coordinate of B. First we will check according to section formula what will come. According to section formula it will be equal to 3 multiplied by y. 3y plus 4 will be multiplied by 5 corresponding y coordinate. So 4 into 5, 20 by m1 plus m2. 3 plus 4, 7 is equal to, what is the y coordinate given here? 2. So we will equate it to 2. Now we will find out what will be the value of y. 3y plus 20 is equal to 7 into 2. Yes, 7 into 2, 14. 3y is equal to 14 minus 20. 14 minus 20 will be equal to minus 6. So y is equal to minus 6 divided by 3. So that will be equal to minus 2. So we got the x coordinate as minus 5 and y coordinate as minus 2. So you can write the answer there. B of x comma y is equal to B of minus 5 comma minus 2. Hope this concept is clear to you. Everything will be easy if you will draw the diagram in this way. Just to check the section formula. Okay. Now moving on to the next question. Question number 11. Question number 11, again we have to find out the ratio in which a line is there which divides the line segment joining 1, 3 and 2, 7. The ratio we have to calculate. the line segment joining, suppose this one is A and this one is B. Another line segment is there, another line is there which divides AB, and equation of this line is given 3x plus y minus 9 is equal to 0. Clear? Okay. The line segment AB is divided by, normally we are writing point here. In place of point they gave. This is the equation of this line there. We have to find out what is the ratio. Ratio only we have to find out. So suppose we are taking this point as P. And I am taking the ratio as K is to 1. Suppose P divides AB in the ratio K is to 1. So P lies on AB also and P lies on this line also. So we will write down here the coordinate of P as x comma y. So according to the section formula, what will be the x coordinate and y coordinate of P, that we have to write there. So here I am writing x is equal to, what will come? 2 into k. So that will be equal to 2k plus 1 into 1. 2k plus 1 by k plus 1. Correct? 2k plus 1 by k plus 1, x coordinate of P. Similarly, y coordinate will be equal to k into 7. So that will be equal to 7k plus 1 into 3. So that will be equal to 3 by k plus 1. So we got the x coordinate and y coordinate of P. P lies in the line segment AB and P lies on this line also. In 9th class we studied there this type of question. If minus 2 comma 3 lies on the line 2x plus 3y is equal to k. Find the value of k. What we are doing? In place of x we are substituting 2 and in place of y we are substituting 3. So same concept here also we are going to use. The point P lies on this line segment and we have taken the x coordinate of P as this one and y coordinate of P as this one. Now we will write P lies on 3x plus y minus 9 is equal to 0. In place of x I am going to write down these values there, x and y. So 3 into 2k plus 1 by k plus 1 plus 7k plus 3 by k plus 1 minus 9 is equal to 0. What we did, we have calculated the x coordinate and y coordinate of P and substituted in the given equation of line. Now here we have the denominator as k plus 1. So doing with the fraction difficult for us. So what we will do, we will multiply the whole equation by k plus 1. So in the first term k plus 1 will get cancelled. In the second term also k plus 1 will get cancelled there. In this one what will come? We don't have anything to cancel there. So 9 will get multiplied by k plus 1. So we will get in this way 3 into 2k plus 1 plus 7k plus 3 minus 9 into k plus 1 is equal to 0. If you don't want this minus 9 here, you can shift 9 to right hand side. Then denominator is same. Directly we can add the numerator. That method also you can use. Now we will simplify it. By k plus 1 will come and k plus 1 multiplied by 0, 0. 3 into 2k will be equal to 6k plus 3 into 1, 3 plus 7k plus 3 minus 9k minus 9 is equal to 0. 6 plus 7 will be equal to 13 and 13 minus 9, 4k. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 minus 9 minus 3 is equal to 0. So we will get here 4k minus 3 is equal to 0 or 4k is equal to 3. Then we will get k is equal to 3 by 4. Then what will be the ratio? Ratio will be equal to 3:4. If you are doing with m1 by m2, then also you will get the same answer there. m1 is to m2 will be equal to 3 is to 4. So in this way we can solve the questions based on section formula. Hope these methods are clear to you. Okay.